All right, we turn to 5 on your health tonight, and it is the start of the season here in Massachusetts. It's still winter, but it's the start of the season, and experts say many of them are on the move right now, and they are looking for their first meal. Here with advice is Dr. Todd Ellerin from South Shore Health. So, great to see you, by the way. Happy Friday. So many of us are obviously, what, fed up with the snow, right? Fed up with winter, but it did offer some protection from the ticks, right? So now that most of the snow is melted, what's the risk?
Well, what many people think is that ticks actually die in the winter.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, as you've said, is they can survive, sort of almost like they're hibernating, right? Under the leaf litter and near the soil. So they can survive. So right now in March, there are ticks out, but those are adult ticks.
Okay.
Those are larger ticks. Those really aren't the ticks that are causing Lyme disease.
Really?
The ticks that do that are the smaller ticks, that what are called the nymphal and those are what come out between sort of Memorial Day and Labor Day, right? They're tiny, so they're hard to recognize. Remember, the Lyme tick has to attach for about 36 hours to cause Lyme disease.
So there are several diseases that people can get from a tick bite. So which ones should we worry about around here?
Right, so I'm going to go through the list quickly.
Okay, good.
Lyme disease is number one. It's the most common tick-borne illness in the United States. Remember something. Right. In the warmer weather, if you see a rash that's expanding, if it's bigger than a Lyme, L-I-M-E, think Lyme, L-Y-M-E, okay?
And it's named after Connecticut, by the way. It's not named after the fruit.
Old Lyme. The next one, so that's a deer tick. So again, two more with the deer tick, Anaplasma and Babesia. Those are higher fevers, usually don't have a rash. You can have chills, you can have low blood counts, white count platelet. One thing, I was having lunch with someone, he gave me Dr. David, a meatball sub today. Right. He doesn't have a spleen, and he said I could say that on air. Babesia, which is sort of like the malaria of New England, can cause very serious illness in patients without a spleen. So you want to be really careful. Again, the deer tick, and that can cause shaking chills, fever, shaking chills. Think about that. And then, you know, one that that's less common is called alpha-gal. And alpha-gal is not the deer tick, it's the Lone Star tick. It's increasing in our area. That's the one, that's the meat allergy. If you see symptoms about 4 hours after eating meat, it can be red meat. It can be GI symptoms. It can be sometimes, you know, hives or anaphylaxis.
So it's getting warmer. The snow is going away. We want to go out and walk this weekend. So then you find a tick in your skin. Walk us through the next steps.
All right, so if you can just brush it off, if it's not attached, nothing you need to do, right? If it's attached, then what you want to do is you want to remove it. You take tweezers, you know, right down, you can pull it off. It's okay if their little parts stay in, that's fine. And then the question is, do you keep it, do you test it? And the answer is, most experts say you want to keep it, you want to put it in a little bag or a little jar, and you know, you can keep it for like the next month to make sure you don't have symptoms. We don't recommend testing the ticks, but if you do have symptoms, then you can show someone who knows, and they can distinguish the deer tick from the dog tick, deer tick, Lyme disease, and others. Dog tick doesn't really cause that.
Which is an important distinction. Once you get, if you get bitten and once you react to it.
Yeah, some people put in their freezer. That may not be palatable for some, right?
Okay. So if you get
just take a picture.
The bottom line, you can take a picture of it too. There you go. The bottom line is try to preserve some kind of memory of it in case you need to have it. Very good, Dr. Allen. Great to see you.
Take care, Eddie.